What is up, everybody? Welcome to the fourth part of this tutorial series. So in this part I am going to be covering Hotland floor 1 and 2. I'm not going to do the full Hotland because that's just too much for one video. That's actually a lie. This video is going to cover the full Hotlands. I thought it would take way more time than it actually did. Hotlands has tons of skips. Let's just get straight into it. You can save here if you want. You probably want to if you're not familiar. Well, if you're not good at lab skip, which is what I'm gonna show you now. Let's save here. So for lab skip, it's a pretty easy skip. It's basic PCE. So when you see the bag of dog food, the line behind it, which is this line, when you're this line, feet are completely over it. Like they're on it, but they're not over it. When they're over that, you want to open the punch card. So they're over it now, and we open it. It might be like one or two frames, one or two pixels that are not over it, but that shouldn't be a problem. Like even if I wasn't over it completely there, I still should open the punch card, which I didn't. And if you don't know if you're over it, just open it and buffer again if you don't get it. So and then you just walk out of the room. And that's lab skip. You just keep on mashing here. This is where Alphys gets really annoying because there is dialogue all the time. Status updates everything. So here we get to Vulkin. Vulkin is different for TPE and neutral. If you're doing TPE, you want to flee from Vulkin. But if you're doing neutral, you want to kill him. So we're gonna go with neutral for now, just to show you can attack straight away in the right area. Let's actually not kill him right now, so I can still show you the TPE stuff. So if you're doing TPE, you just spare him, you flee from this, and then you're good. Get the status update there. Just keep mashing X and Z. That's what I do. It works for me just fine. Then you can save here. I would recommend saving here if you can't get this skip. If you soft lock every now and then on this skip, you might want to save here. So this is an interesting skip. What you do is when your feet are on the air vent, they are now. You open your punch card and you start holding left and down, and then you get here. If you don't hold left and down, I'll show you what happens. You just go there, or even if you're holding right, which that's what you would think would be right, holding right and down, but that just puts you in there. So it's really easy skip if you know how to do it, which I do. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And then you just walk there. So if you're doing TPE, you can do text overflow on the pan. If you're not doing TPE, you're doing neutral, you can just pick up the pan like normal. I'm not gonna go into detail about text overflow yet. I am gonna go over it in this video. But yeah. So apparently the apron is not there for some reason. Normally, I don't know why this happened, but yeah. Normally if you text overflow the pan, you just keep mashing. You keep mashing and you get the apron and the pan in one go. I don't know why it didn't appear. It should have. So when you get back here, you want to PCE on this one. When you can see the arrow between Frisk's legs, you want to PCE. I actually didn't get it. For this skip, you want to keep holding left and up. So now you can... I don't know why I'm not getting this. Let me just get it. So if you see that red line, that little red line beneath, between Frisk's legs, and you can start PCEing. And you want to keep holding left and up until you're above that air vent. If you fail this skip, no big deal, just move on. Also, that's the same for that previous air vent skip. So here you can get an encounter. Well, not an encounter, it's text. Over here, it's not appearing for some reason. Yeah, there we go. That's the text you can get. You can skip all this if you just... let's go here. You can skip that if you just keep to the bottom. It saves maybe a second. And it's, if you're doing perfectly, you don't get hit by those lasers, but I got hit by them because I am horrible at this game. So we just keep on mashing here. This is an interesting skip as well. This is referred to as the east-west skip because there are rooms in the east and the west rooms. So I like to line myself up with it when I'm above this line here. This is fine as well. And when I go past it on that side. So when the arrow is pointing up, you want a PCE. Well, I'm not past it completely yet. Like, I mean, this is how you might want to line it up. But I just do it with muscle memory. I'm just not getting it for some reason. There we go, and you want to keep holding up. Yeah, you want to really keep holding up, because if you don't keep holding up, you don't leave the room, which is what we want to get here, leaving the room. So, and then when you leave the room like that, you don't need to do anything else in that room. This is a skip as well. You don't have to do this. This saves maybe a second or two. When you're on this, just keep holding the right in the PCE, and you'll skip the second air vent. So this is where I'm gonna go into detail about text overflow. Text overflow means, I'll show you. It means this: you get text on the screen and you can still walk. It's easy for me to do because I've done it many times, but it's gonna be hard in the beginning. So if you're gonna do text overflow, you do this, you get that, and you TPE PCE again. I did it too slow, but you'll do it like that, and then you get Alpha's text, skip through that, and press Z again when the room lights up, and you did Jetpack skip. So how this works is, I actually like to do it on the counter here, because it's closer to the Alpha's dialogue. So you wanna go to use, don't press it yet. Press enter, and when you're letting go of enter, you wanna press Z. It looks like this. I failed it. Like, you can fail it a couple of times, of course. It's not gonna be perfect every time, but it's gonna be easy when you know how to do it. So what you actually want to do is get it, then close punch forward and open and close it again before the text closes out, because otherwise, if you don't do it like that, you won't actually get it. I'm gonna leave a link to a tutorial video on this, and on screen right now, so you can see in more detail how exactly it works. I'm not getting it. Am I even lined up? No. You need to make sure you can actually interact if you're gonna do text overflow. So you just walk into this, wait until the ring text actually finishes, press Z, X, Z, X, Z, X, wait until the room lights up, and press Z. And then you just keep on moving, and you did Jetpack skip. You don't have to go through that entire cutscene, which is really annoying. So, an important part for this Jetpack skip, because is, you can see I can't open my menu anymore. It's impossible. There is a fix for that. You need to do it, otherwise your run is pretty much dead. What you do is you just keep on mashing there, so you go to left floor 1. There's a flag there that lets you access your menu again. So you just walk here, enter that room, and leave it again. And here you would split when you have your menu back, which means when you have re-entered the room with the water cooler and you got your menu back. You do that for every skip where you lose your menu. There's actually 3. So here we have elevator skip. Elevator skip is pretty easy. You just press Ctrl and Z at the same time, open the punch card, and then you can walk while interacting with that. You need to press Z though, to actually make it go to the room. You walk down here to avoid getting a dialogue. So if you're doing TPE, you don't have to go there anymore for the apron. You already got it. Normally you would get pyrope there, but I was doing some tutorial stuff, of course, showing you guys. So we got pyrope in another room. It makes no difference. You just mash here, hold up and left here, and keep mashing Z to activate the first 2 switches. This is a skip as well. There's 2 methods for this skip. You can do it the proper way, which is actually PCE. Or you can do it like this, which is a glitch or from what that was discovered before PCE. You just keep on mashing Control and C, and when you land on it, the thing will not move. The air vent will not move place. Like that. And then you can walk, but that's not what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you one more time. So you don't walk on the white tile the first time, because otherwise it triggers and you fuck it up. And the directions aren't right anymore. So that's how you do it. You just keep holding left and you should be good. If you are stuck there, like over here on the green bar, you just might want to try wiggling your way out of there, like pressing up, left, and down a lot. That might help. Also, if you soft lock there, it runs over. So you might not want to do this skip until you can get it really consistently, because the save point is in the next room, and you get set back really far if you fail that skip. So moving on, you can save there. I recommend saving there. I even do it myself. So when the top layer of Frisk's hair is past the most right pixel of the left part of that bar, I think I can point an arrow at it. You wanna do one more step. Well, it's over it right now, and then you PCE. You just mash through this. Wait mashing until this happens, and then you can move on. And with this, I mean the Alpha's dialogue. So over here we have new skip. What you want to do for this is when you enter the room, you want to count 6 steps. So I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then open your menu and keep buffering. And you'll get it really consistently. There's not really that much I can say for that. You can mash this away if you want music, but only do it when you are on that path. I actually did it too late. It's not actually necessary at all. So for this skip, we still can't open our menu again. This thing is here because of debug mode. Don't look at that. We just go here again. We can't open our menu because we need to go to left floor 1 again. And here you would split again when you have your menu back, which means when you re-enter this room. So now we do elevator skip again. This time we press down, down, Z, and then we can move on. This is also because of debug mode, don't mind that. So we just walk past this. This is one of the hardest PCE skips there are, this next one. So pay attention, and it's not a big deal if you don't get it in your first run at all. Like, you can just, I'm gonna show you, you can just not do this, because it's hard. I didn't do it in my first like 10 runs either. That's how you do it. That's the easiest way for me, at least, to do it. But there is a harder way to do it, which might be easier for you in the beginning if you can't get the timing right. Which is, don't blame me for not getting this if I can't, because it's just mashing and hoping you get the timing right. So I got it there. It's just mashing X, enter and Z, which is really hard. That's why I like to time it, because I can get it consistently if I time it. So what this skip basically is you might be more comfortable doing it coming from the right, but I mean the left. You'll want to look how your fingers are, in what position your fingers are. That might make it easier for you. But coming from right, you just go to use, press use, wait 6 frames, which is really short, and press Z again. Well, I use enter, you can use Z. It's what you prefer, really. So I actually did it too fast. You want to open your punch card when your foot is on the frame, on the air vent, which it is now. I did it too fast again. If you fail it, just go back again. And I did it. That's really all I can say about that. Let's move on. Then you just go over there. Go over the things actually. Like these gears. Because there are hitboxes here. And you can actually see the hitboxes because I was using debug mode to go out of bounds. You can see. I can't move past this. You need to go up the screen and then move down again into the door. I recommend saving here because there are 2 skips ahead you can easily fail. This is Muffet skip. Muffet skip is pretty easy. It's actually really forgiving as well. There's no actual trigger visual cue for this. It's just comparing to the web below you and just buffering, and you get that text. And why Muffet skip is very forgiving is this: if you fail the first one, you can still go to the second one. If you fail the second one, you can go to the third one, and so on. It's really forgiving, but it's really easy as well. I'm gonna show it one more time. There we go, and then you just dodge the webs and you move on. Don't mash away that dialogue, by the way. So you move out of the room and you go to the next room. So this one is, it can be quite a hard skip if you don't know how to do it. So you see that little pixel there? That's why you wanna line it up with. When Frisk's face covers that pixel, which it's doing right now, you open your punch card and you move on. Then you need to go to core first. If you don't go to core, you're fucked. You need to get this dialogue, otherwise right floor 3 won't appear and you need to do those skips again, which is generally a really bad thing. So then you come back, and then we go to L1 because we can't open our menu anymore. And again, you split when you have your menu back, which is when you re-enter this room. So now we do elevator skip again. Press down, down. Oh, what am I doing? Press down, down, right, C, and you can move on. But that is it for this video. I'm gonna go over core probably next video, maybe some more things. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped you. Next video is coming up soon. For now, I'm gonna say bye and see you next time.